Hello and welcome to Voice of Asian Bishops. It's one of the iconic segments of Radio Veritas Asia in which we bring to our viewers the diverse voices of Asian bishops. And I'm your host, Father Campan Chinnam, and today we have the honor of speaking with His Grace Archbishop John Moolachira, the second Archbishop of Guwahati in Northeast India.
Archbishop John Moolachira was born on December 14, 1951, in Putuseri, Kadavu, in the southern state of Kerala, India. After completing his seminary formation, he was ordained a priest for the Diocese of Tezpur on October 23, 1978, marking the beginning of a committed pastoral ministry. In his early priestly service, he worked in formation and parish ministry, including serving as vice-rector and rector of Muktidata Minor Seminary in Tezpur, and later as director of Don Bosco School, Tezpur. On February 14, 2007, Pope Benedict XVI appointed him Bishop of Diffu, a diocese in the Karbi Anglong and North Kashar Hills region of Assam. He received his episcopal consecration on April 15, 2007, with Archbishop Thomas Manamparampil, SDB, serving as the principal consecrator. Before his episcopal ministry, Bishop Moolachira pursued higher studies in Rome, deepening his theological and pastoral formation in preparation for leadership roles within the Church. On April 9, 2011, he was appointed Coadjutor Archbishop of Guwahati by Pope Benedict XVI, positioning him to succeed the then Archbishop. Following the resignation of Archbishop Thomas Manamparampil, SDB, he assumed office as Archbishop of Guwahati on January 18, 2012. Archbishop Moolachira is a dedicated church leader known for his mission-focused pastoral ministry and service to the Church in Northeast India.
Your Grace, let me start by asking, you began your journey to the priesthood from Kerala, one of the 5 states in South India, to Assam, one of the 7 states in Northeast India. What inspired you to choose this path that covers over 3,000 kilometers? And how have your experiences shaped your ministry throughout your years serving in Tezpur as a priest, Diffu as a bishop, and here in Guwahati began as a coadjutor, then turning out to be the Archbishop of Guwahati?
Actually, my coming to Assam, more so specifically to the Diocese of Tezpur, was providential. I had a desire in my heart to become a priest from the time I was in the ME school, Middle English School, but I never shared with anybody. After my high school, after my writing the HSLC examination, different priests came to my family asking whether you are interested in becoming a priest. I remember 2 people, one is a Capuchin priest, another one was a deacon who was a seminarian in a Sacred Heart Seminary, Ponamalli. He told me that he was sent by the Bishop of Tezpur. And that time Tezpur was just a newly formed diocese. In fact, it was formed only in the year 1964. And this priest approached me in the year 1967. And I thought it's a nice thing to go and become a priest. I never realized that time Assam is far away. My only desire was I want to become a priest. And this priest told me, please come along and you can be a priest. And I was admitted into St. Thomas Minor Seminary in Chennai, Madras, because that time the Diocese of Tezpur had no minor seminary.
Right.
Altogether there was only one minor seminary, that was in Shillong. So we were recruited, and those who were from South India, they were put into this St. Thomas Minor Seminary, Chennai. After 3 years of studying Latin there, we were brought to Shillong because the church had just started a philosophy at Christ King College. And I was admitted there for philosophy. We also did simultaneously BA studies. And then I had 2 years of regency in a parish called Masbat. It was a rural parish, helping the priest in looking after the boarding children, looking after the farm, now and then teaching in the school. Then I was sent for theological studies to Pune. There I had 3 years of BTH, followed by 2 years of MTH. And then in the year 1980, I reached the Diocese of Tezpur. And the Bishop of Tezpur immediately sent me to the minor seminary of the diocese, which also was just recently founded as a vice rector. So I remained as vice rector 2 years. Then I was made the rector. And altogether I spent 6 years there. And then the bishop thought that I should be put in charge of the school. So he appointed me as a principal of Don Bosco High School, Tezpur. It was in the city. And it was rather challenging. It was only boys' school. And those days we also had the Assam agitation. The student union in Assam were up in arms against the government. And there was a lot of revolutionary movements. And soon there was an election. And these student leaders became the government, chief minister, home minister, and others. Right. So as a result, the youngsters, especially the students, thought they had got absolute power over everything. So they wanted to show off in the schools also. So it was a little tough to manage the students, especially in discipline. They would always say that we'll go and tell our student leaders outside. But ultimately it clicked well. And in fact, the bishop changed me only on the 11th year from there.
Oh, I see.
So that also I was telling bishop, I am quite a long time here.
Ah.
And then after 11 years, he transferred me to a parish.
Oh, I see.
It was a predominantly Boro-speaking parish. And there was also a good amount of Adivasi Christians and Santali-speaking Christians. And I was never in a parish. So I told bishop, I don't know the language. And I have never been in a parish. But he says, you go, everything will be okay. So I went there and slowly learned the language.
Right.
People started accepting me. And we also brought a lot of reformation in the parish, especially conducting annual sabha. Earlier it was conducted only now and then. Mm-hmm. So this was a convocation of the whole parish. Right. They used to come for 2-3 days of animation, retreat, and a celebration. And this annual event slowly brought the parish together. Right. And also the linguistic groups, they also started working together. So it was a good experience of 11 years. In the year 2005, Bishop told me, you go to Rome for some studies. Right. By the time I was 54 years old, I was telling Bishop, I am 54 years old.
Oh, at the age of 54?
Yeah, then he told me, so you are already have got some MTH. There will be no problem, you go and study. I went there because I thought I could get a chance to see Rome. Right. That was modern studies. So I went there and after 1 year I told him, Bishop, I am coming back.
I see.
So he was telling some of my companions, tell Father John to stay back and complete his PhD. Oh. I registered for PhD also. But then after 1 or 2 months I found hard, especially in accessing books.
Right.
Especially most of the things were in Italian. And I just learned a little. So finding out where the books to be found.
Right.
And
difficult.
and also concentrating and writing. It was a little tough because almost 29 years or 27 years of not studying seriously. Right. It had a lot of repercussion. And the rector himself of the study house where I was staying, Korean College, he told me, John, you should have come 15 years earlier.
Oh, I see.
So it was a little funny experience.
What university was it?
I got admitted in St. Thomas Aquinas University, but I was staying in the Korean College.
I see.
So among the student community, I was practically one of the oldest. Okay. There were 1 or 2 Americans who came just for sabbatical and all. Uh-huh. So after 1 year, Bishop knew that I am not interested. Then he told me, you can come back. So I came back.
And what was the studies that you were registered for PhD?
No, I did 1 year of studies in ecumenism.
I see.
It was quite a good thing. And because we had to do a 1 year of bridge course.
Oh, I see.
Because I was not in touch with the studies.
Yeah.
Then the next year admitted into PhD course.
Right.
Then we did some preliminary studies, courses. Then only...
So when you returned to India, what happened then?
When I returned to India, for some time I was looking after Bishop. He was undergoing an angioplasty.
I see.
because I knew Malayalam. He was from Adivasi,
Who was a bishop then?
Robert Karkata.
Robert Calcutta.
So he told me, come and look after me in Kerala. I
Right.
went there. We came back together. Then about that time was a parish feast of cathedral. So I was just trying to be available for helping here and there. Then I had a call from Nuncio, please come to Delhi.
Okay. Yeah.
I told Bishop this, Nuncio is calling me.
Yeah.
He says, you go.
Oh, I see. He didn't even tell you.
He did not tell me.
Yeah.
So when I went there, Nuncio told me, I am going to appoint you as bishop in a Diffu diocese. In the heart of my heart, to be truthful, I like the idea of being a bishop.
Right.
But I also had a lot of apprehensions because I am going to Diffu diocese. I never worked there. I did not know the language of that place. It was Karbi speaking.
Right.
And the priest also I did not know. And I also had heard that they don't want anybody from outside us.
Right.
Bishop. I expressed all these things to the nuncio. He said, don't worry, everything will be all right.
Yeah.
You go. And he immediately typed out the letter saying that you are appointed bishop, but don't tell anybody till such and such a date.
Yeah.
So I came back. So my bishop knew.
And you are aware.
And I knew, and also Bishop of Diffu also knew, because I had told him that I am being called.
Oh, I see.
So about after 9 days, announcement was made, and after 2 months I was ordained Bishop of Diffu, and I stayed there. On the whole, the people were good to me, even the priests. They knew that I am coming from outside. They had heard from from others that I am a good fellow.
Right.
So that might have been the reason they accepted me easily.
Right.
Then also I was outgoing. I went and met everybody. I made no distinction between local or non-local.
Right.
I also started learning Karbi as best possible. First day onwards, I started celebrating Karbi Mass.
Your sincere efforts.
Yeah, I really tried. Then slowly, after 1 year and all, I could give simple homilies
Right.
offhand to people. But all solemn occasions, I used to get the thing written, corrected, practiced, and used to deliver. So people would
People
listen.
must have been appreciating a lot.
People are appreciative of the effort which I make.
Yeah.
And some of them said, your homilies are the best,
Oh,
because
you
I
say?
prepare
Wow.
thoroughly and come,
Yeah.
because they don't take so much trouble.
Yes.
So on the whole, it was okay. And I told them, yes, here now I will be dying here only. My former bishop is buried in the cathedral.
Oh, I see.
I
You were
was telling
thinking of-
myself, my seat will be on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
So that is what I was thinking and moving around. But at the end of 4 years, Nuncio again called me and said, I am going to appoint you as coadjutor of Guwahati.
Guwahati.
I said, I have no problem. What you want you do? One way it was easier in Guwahati than there in pastoral work.
Yeah.
Because here there is mostly English-speaking communities. Then other language, Hindi I knew, Boro I knew. Only I knew how to celebrate Mass in Garo.
Oh, I see.
Although
Already
I
you
not able-
learned Garo.
I had learned it to in a minimum thing. So I came here, that is how I landed up in Guwahati. And now it is 14 years since I am the Archbishop here.
Yeah. Your Grace, your service as a principal in the school over 2 decades is quite remarkable. The other day, the Holy Father, His Holiness Pope Leo XIV, in the apostolic letter, drawing new maps of hope, mentions about the 3 priorities for educators, namely interior life, placing person before the technology, and education of dialogue, peace and reconciliation. Your commitment to this education undoubtedly remarkable in the schools. Can you share some highlights from that era and how it has impacted the community in the light of Holy Father's letter, which was issued on the 60th anniversary of the Conciliar Declaration of Gravissimum Educationis?
Actually, before being appointed as a principal of a school, I was in the minor seminary of the diocese. And I had students of both of the apostolic school and also junior college. I used to teach them. And most of the students were Adivasi students. There were also Boros and Arnajalis. I really cared for them. And they felt, I suppose, I loved them. I was demanding on them. we worked hard because the seminary was rather new. We had to set up traditions and make them also study. So that 6 years of being among seminarians gave me also a lot of confidence to teach, and also knew that the youngsters are not bad. So when I went to the high school where I was appointed, I could easily mingle with all of them. Then I always made it a point that I teach in the upper classes. 9 and 10 I always taught because that school there was only 9 and 10.
I see.
And all
What were the subjects you were dealing
mostly
with?
I was teaching English.
I see. Okay.
And they longed to have me ask the teacher, because there would be a lot of jokes and stories.
Right.
And it would be a little noisy but interactive. And they liked it. And even the parents knew that I gave myself totally for the good of their children. So there was also a lot of appreciation. But there was also, as I said, we had the Assam agitation, children becoming a little agitated. That was also the movement of Alpha, United Liberation Force of Assam. They were quite violent type of people,
Right.
attacking institutions and peoples and all those things. There was also killing and all those things. So many were nervous to run institutions and be on the public. I also had ASU students coming and demanding from me that I should open a unit of Assam Students Association in the school. I knew it will create indiscipline. I would not allow them. I remember one day they coming and shouting and yelling at me almost for 2 hours, saying that I must officially permit them to go to the classes and they start the union. I would not budge.
Okay.
I said, if you are going to my classrooms, I will tell my students you are free to go home. So you will not be able to conduct a meeting. So it argued for 2 hours till the end of the school. And at the end they cursed me and they went, saying that we'll never come to the school. I said, thank you very much. So that was one of the incidents. And also I had this Alpha problem. Some of them were having link with the people in Myanmar. There was almost like exchange of students from this side to that side. One somehow in my weakness means they told me we have got 2 Christian students.
I see.
They could not get admission anywhere. Can you get admitted?
I see.
And they looked like tribal, so I said, okay, I will admit. And I did not so much demand the documents.
Right.
And later on, the police found their documents in Alpha camp.
Oh, I see.
So they came and asked me, how did you admit them? I had to tell them that being Christian, I was a little considerate. But it brought me into a little confrontation both with the police. They used to come even late at night, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. And also with our Alpha leaders, saying them that you give us a document, saying that you was a student, we will take them away. I said, I cannot give you a document. You did not bring any document.
Right.
So, but I always found I was courageous enough. I never felt nervous that they will shoot me or they will do anything against me.
I see.
Although the bishops and some of my teachers were scared about me. At that moment, I was never scared. But slowly, things got erased. And as I said, it was a boys' school. So boys were a little violent. But ultimately, they liked me because I was teaching them.
Okay.
They would say, we will not go one step beyond what the principal says.
Okay.
So that was the overall
So you were able to strike the chord with them.
Yeah, sure, with them. Although they had, they were saying that we'll join the ASU, we'll open a unit and all.
Yeah.
In fact, I knew they opened a unit privately, but it never functioned.
Right.
They appointed one as president and one as secretary by outsiders. But they came and told me, I am appointed as president, I am appointed as secretary. I said, well and good. So don't worry about it.
Right.
Then after 11 years there, I was sent to a parish, which also had a high school attached to it. I was also a parish priest and also the principal. It was quite challenging, but it was also interesting because there was no time to waste.
Okay.
In the morning hours up to 8 o'clock, we are all with the morning mass, meeting the Catholics and other things. And by 9 o'clock, we are in the school, taking the assembly, taking the classes. In between, if there is some call from Catholics, some are sick or some emergency, we could leave the school and go.
Right.
And I had a good rapport with the assistant parish priest.
Okay.
We would replace one another.
Yeah.
When I am not available, he is available. When he is not available, I am available.
Right.
And the people knew that priests are always available.
Yeah.
So I had no problem with the people.
So you made sure that person is placed before anything.
Yeah,
Person is the center of your education.
Yeah, always we are, even with children.
Yeah.
I always, I don't know, I don't think there are many principals who would meet each student individually,
Oh, I see.
talk with them face to face,
Yeah.
asking how are your studies, how is at home,
Yeah.
and meet them twice a year.
Oh, I see.
And they took it as a privilege.
Oh,
In the beginning they were scared, but at the end they were quite happy. And the youngsters were asking me, Bishop, Father, when are you calling us?
yeah, okay.
So I said, when you come to class 9, I will call you.
Oh, I see.
So it brought about a lot of cordiality,
And
brought
the
about,
transformation.
greater discipline. And on the whole, people thought this father is for the students and for the parents. So those days there was no media problem.
Right.
Nobody had a mobile.
Okay.
So that was not a problem. The problem was only taking the cycle and going for a ride, escaping the class.
I see.
So otherwise there was no problem of media. It was all person-centered.
Yeah.
Yeah, principal against students, students with a principal.
Principle. Yeah. And of course, I mean, that you were quite in touch with each of the students, and that must have led them to enter into their own interior life, and also you place the person before anything, even in that, despite those challenging moments. And of course, your education must have led even Asu as well as the Bodos to come for dialogue, what His Holiness is talking about, right?
Yeah, one thing is, on the whole, I believe that I drew strength from prayer. I think I hardly ever missed half an hour of meditation, if not more.
I see.
And every homily, every Holy Mass, I gave a homily, and I short homily, 3 minutes. I also instructed the assistant parish priest.
Right.
When you are the main celebrant, you also give a homily. So it prepared us, it prepared the students, because always ended with a small moral.
Right.
Then in the school, as I said, when I was teaching, it was not only the lesson. All the things that is happening around the world and in the Assam, it was told to them. And I started teaching them, especially the Christian children, Bible history.
Oh, I see.
Mainly Bible stories.
Yes.
And the other people, pagan boys also, saw that the class is interesting. These Christians are going so happily. Some of them asked, can I come? I said, you also come.
Okay.
So after some of them later years were saying, I was the only Hindu learning your Bible history.
Oh, I see.
So like that they used to attend, and we were able to convey messages of peace, love, fraternity. There was never a distinction made between one tribe and another tribe, and one religion and another religion. Everybody was equally treated, Muslims, Hindus, Christians, Bodos, Santals, Adivasis, Assamese, Biharis, all were equally treated. And neither the student made distinction, nor the staff made distinction. So it was as a result a small family like.
All right. That is wonderful. Well, that as an educator, you brought that transformation in your as an educator. Now, coming to Archdiocese of Guwahati. Archdiocese of Guwahati is known for a unique exposure camp that you hold annually in the villages aimed at encouraging vocations among young seminarians, sisters, and candidates. Could you share how it began and your experiences and thoughts on this?
Actually, we have got a mission exposure program. Sometimes we call it faith exposure program.
Yeah.
For this one, we invite all the formees. They can be seminarians, aspirants, candidates, regent brothers, junior sisters. They are all called, invited through their major superiors, asking, we are going to hold a camp, you are most welcome. And we tell them this year it will be conducted in such and such a place. You reach the place that day or come to Guwahati, we'll take you to that place.
Right.
And it is an idea which was mooted by Archbishop Thomas Menambarambil.
I see. The first Archbishop of Guwahati.
Yeah. In those days, the number was less. Only the people in the city used to go. Slowly it expanded. But then gradually, when the others knew that things are going on well, now we have got candidates coming from Krishnagar, Mysore, and other places. Actually, they are members of religious groups who are working in Northeast India, who knew that this exposure program is good, and they used to tell their Master Superior, send your formees here.
I see.
And they would ask us, can we come? We said, we come.
Okay.
And one thing is, we never charge them.
Oh, I see.
So it is utterly free, all managed by the diocese. Diocese gets some help from foreign agencies, and as a result, it was conducted well. And last 4 or 5 years, I have found that the number is reaching almost 600
Oh, I see.
per
That's
batch.
a great number.
And in the beginning, it was mostly girl or women candidates. Now it is almost equal,
I see.
because more and more men congregations and even other dioceses are sending their students here. It has got many advantages. One is strengthening their vocation. When they know that there are other students, boys and girls trying to live a consecrated life,
Right.
they are engaged by their interaction. And then we send them to the villages,
Right.
group by group, 8, 9 in a group,
Right.
and send them, you go to that village and visit all the families, meet the children. If they need a catechism class, teach them catechism. If there are women group, give instruction to them, because in every group there are girls and boys, sisters and other seminarians.
Oh, I see.
So and some of the sisters who are nurses and all, they used to take catechism medicine and give them. And some of them call the children together and give them instruction. I also remember once in one village, they found the children are all having scabies.
Oh.
They are not taken proper bath and all.
Yeah.
So usually it is done in winter. So they used to take them to the river.
Oh, during this exposure camp,
This
you used
exposure
to do
camp.
that. Yeah.
And they give them nice bath with soap and all those things. Children feel refreshed.
Nice.
So that also was a good experience. Each one used his or her creativity.
Yeah.
And they did like that one. And they want to visit all families.
I see.
Christian families are always welcomed. They always welcomed us. Sometimes for example, some Baptist families, they're a little skeptical about Catholics.
I see.
I remember one group going to a family, and they asked the man owner of the house, shall we come and say a prayer for you?
I see.
He said, no, you need not come.
Okay.
Then they found the monkey tied to a post there.
Oh, I see.
So they said, can you come and see the monkey? These children were so persistent.
I see.
He said, you come and see the
Monkey. Oh, I see.
They went to the monkey, and this husband and wife, the man and woman of that house, they were annoyed. They walked out.
Oh, I see.
So that was the only rejection that year we experienced.
Yeah.
Other places, sometimes they say, no, I'm not praying. But majority of the group, Hindus, Muslims, even Muslims, they tell us, please say a prayer for us.
Okay.
And I also go from house to house. Usually I specialize in visiting sick people, the families and the sick people,
Right.
talking to them, praying with them and all those things. So others go by group, they take long time. With this one, I am able to cover a number of families, number of villages. And actually, the experience is fantastic, because they don't have proper accommodation.
Oh, I see.
We put boys 20 or 30 in one classroom with either a hay or a carpet.
Oh, I see.
And tell them you sleep on that one. And the toilets also are not many.
Right.
Taking bath and going for, they have to get up early or work late in the night. And the timetable is also intense. We start our program by 5 o'clock adoration. We don't make it compulsory, but we tell them you come as many as possible. Most of them come. Then we have got meditation, mass. Then we have got a cup of tea. Then all of them come for 1 or 2 lectures. We call veteran missionaries.
Oh, I see.
To describe their missionary experience. And after listening to 1 or 2 talks, we send them for an early lunch by 9 o'clock. And by 9:30, again they are called back. Some tips are given, how you should behave when you are in the village.
Okay.
And see that you don't offend people. Usually the tips were given by Bishop Manam Parambil.
Yeah.
He liked it, and he gives nice tips.
Right.
If he is absent, I take up his place.
Like an elderly father.
Yeah, elderly father.
Yeah.
And then they go to the villages and visit the families, pray for them, do whatever they are able to do. And by 4 o'clock they come back, have a cup of tea, bath. And then 5 o'clock onwards there is another 2 lectures.
Oh, I see.
Then we have dinner. It's already 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Then they are called back. A few groups are told, explain to us the experience of the village.
Village experience.
They explain, write and bring, this is what we experienced. Then some other groups are told, now why don't you entertain all of us?
I see.
They conduct skits,
Okay.
action songs, and like that one, and then all are entertained. By 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, all go to bed.
It was just like a biblical practice, like Jesus used to go around and bring the disciples together at the end of the day and sit together and converse and ask their experiences and all that. That is what must have been
Actually, same thing.
replicated in this.
Replicated, but done in a joyful spirit,
Yeah.
because there are 600 of them. So there is a lot of noise and interaction.
Right.
So nobody felt tired or
It's
bored.
not of the 12 disciples, but 600 disciples. Oh,
And we have got a team of people who organize. For example, these days it is organized by Father John Paul.
okay.
And also we have got one sister, Sister Mary Ali Tapa MSMC. These are the two backbones of this organization.
I see.
And we look for resource persons early, 5-6 months onwards. Now everything is ready for next January exposure. All the resource persons are contacted.
Oh, already.
We are already asked some agencies whether we can help us.
Yeah.
So things are already getting ready. So it will work well.
Well, on that note, I would like to ask you, this exposure camp sometimes being misconstrued as a way of converting the people. What do you say? Well, of course, I mean, it is no way, in your narration, you were talking, there were people whom you have encountered, they asked for the prayer, even though that they are not of our faith. And the other people who have said outrightly, no, please, we don't need your prayer. And you just came out. So how do you say those people, those who look skeptical on this kind of things, what do you say about?
We are always a little worried what anything can go wrong.
Right.
We are aware. So we tell the students whenever if there is a cause, something coming, cool down. Don't react at all.
Right.
And so far it has not happened. And as I said, on the other hand, they welcome only. I remember one day when I was walking, I am always in Kazakh. They met me and one fellow asked me, can you pray for me? I said, okay. And he knelt down, a Hindu, Assamese fellow, he knelt down and had me pray over him and went away happily. Another fellow, he told me, I have been to your mission. I asked him, are you a Christian? He told me, I am not a Christian, but I am going to become a Christian.
Oh, I see.
And afterwards I came to know he went to the church and he had instruction and he became a Christian. But our idea is not, this program is not for conversion or evangelization.
Right.
But it is mainly to encourage our Christians there and give a taste of missionary work to our candidates. Means they must go to villages, meet persons, instruct children, old people, pray for them. So that is part and parcel of your priestly ministry. And the reaction I get from students who went through this one, they said this best experience in my life.
Oh, I see.
In my formation program.
Yeah.
Even people coming from Kerala or Agartala, everywhere, all of them are of the same opinion, a very beautiful program.
Yeah.
And some of them even told me, after talking to their candidate, I feel ashamed that, and she was encouraging me, I must become a good priest. So, seminarian telling, I'll become a good priest.
And we congratulate such a wonderful program that you're carrying in this region and hope this will be a kind of inspiration for the other parts of the country and even the world across as well. Your Grace, one of the profound practices you engage in is sitting in the confessional seat during parish visits. Could you elaborate on the significance of this act and how it reinforces the role of the priest as a confessor in the community?
I believe among all the sacraments, confession has got great power. I believe that Eucharist is some of our Christian worship, but if there is no proper confession, a person doesn't get transformed. I always believed that if a priest is available, penitents will come to make confession.
Right.
And from my earliest priestly ministry onwards, if there is a confession in the church, even if it is not my parish or my place, I go and sit in the confessional. And invariably I found some people coming to make confession. Because when you come for confession, that person wants to change.
Right.
So he doesn't want to remain in the sin. So it is purifying him and sanctifying him or her. And that I really loved. As a parish priest, I always was in the confession. Almost 90% of the days, there was somebody.
Right.
Maybe one person, maybe 100% coming to make confessions. And I found that our confession ministry has transformed our parish.
Right.
Practically everybody, even those who are most violent, they come for confession. Then many other things they give up. And even now in my archdiocese, when I go to a parish, I always sit in the confession. First I ask the parish, did you hear all the confessions of the people?
Right.
In the beginning they said, oh, okay, they did it during the Sabha and all. I said, come, let's sit down.
Okay.
Because the Christians can say the rosary.
Right.
Now, invariably, when I reach there, we sit in the confessional while the community says the rosary. If there are a large number of priests, I say, all of them, sit down. Now they know. Bishop is sitting for confession, we also will sit for confession. I think in every Christian community, parish, confession should be made regular. Means people should be highly encouraged. Even in Pan Bazar Cathedral, I go, even now, I sit at the confessional.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And the last time also I went there, 2 people came for confession.
Yeah, Palm Bazar Co-Cathedral.
Co-Cathedral.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was the best place to sit because it was hot.
Yeah.
So they came to confession. If I was not sitting, they will not make confession.
Okay.
So the availability of priests for confession is very, very important. And I also tell them, I think now priests are becoming more and more conscious.
Yeah. And speaking on the leadership, Your Grace, often comes with tough decisions and challenges. Can you share with us a difficult decision you have to make during your time as Archbishop and how you get through that situation?
I think decision comes on for a bishop on 2 accounts. One is parish people. Another one is priest concerned.
Right.
Sometimes some parishioners want their priest to be removed. Sometimes the parishioners don't want the priest to be removed.
Okay.
So both times it is difficult. But the more problematic thing for the bishop is when they demand the priest to be taken out immediately.
Always.
Or they will do physical harm to that person and create a lot of havoc there.
Right.
They could do also. So I don't want anything to happen. Such a kind of situation, I try the priest to come away. Or I tell them within the such and such a day I will remove. So that happens once. So Ali said, my life here I had 2-3 incidents. So it is not a pleasant thing. Especially because the priest feels bad. Maybe he is a culprit. But at the same time, as a bishop, I have got a loyalty to him because he is my priest. And they consider that I am the bishop, their father. So as a result, sometimes it is difficult.
So both are equally important for you.
Yeah, and another one is priest behavior.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to take tough decision on some priests because their priestly life is not up to the mark.
Right.
People complain. I could advise the priest once or twice, and if I don't find a change, I tell them, you come away.
Right.
And you go for some course. Or sometimes I say, you wait 6 months, I am not going to give you an appointment. So these are not pleasant things.
Right.
And sometimes I have to tell tough things to priests. I don't like your way of administration, your financial transparency and all. I have to tell them. But I tell them, this is my duty as a bishop.
Right.
If I don't tell you, who will tell you?
Exactly.
So at the end, ultimately, they may not like that I tell them. They realize that that is what they should be. Not a pleasant thing, but it's a great responsibility. And I think that makes a bishop a bishop.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the dice will go to the dogs.
Right. And in fact, that is what is needed at this point of time in the world around. And coming back to our Northeast region, Your Grace, our region comprises of 12 dioceses and 3 archdioceses. And with Guwahati being the last archdiocese to be made, what do you envision for the future of the church in this region? How can the faithful contribute to this vision in this Northeast region?
One is the Northeastern region has grown much during the last 100 years.
Right.
So in the first diocese was formed only in the year 1934, not at 100 years, and we have got 15 dioceses.
Right.
The Bishops' Conference would have liked to have more dioceses, but Rome says we are not keen to have more dioceses.
Which means the region has got a scope of having more.
Yeah, more dioceses. For administrative purpose, pastoral purpose, and would have been better.
Yeah.
But we accept what the Rome says.
Right.
One of the beauty of Northeastern region is people are open to receive Christ.
Right.
So even those who are not Christians, they are nothing against Jesus Christ.
Right.
Only some of them are brainwashed to say that Christians are bad,
Right.
conversion is bad. But in spite of our not doing anything, the Holy Spirit of God is working.
Right.
It is attracting people to the church.
Church.
And it is more visible in the hill states,
Right.
where there are more Mongoloid tribals. For them, Catholic Church is like a fish in the water. They feel quite at home in Catholic Church.
Right.
So there is a lot of movement among those people to Catholic faith. But in the plains of Assam and in Agartala, it's not so much. We are in Assam, we are dealing mostly the responsive group like Adivasis or Santals. But their coming is not so much. One is, most of them are influenced by RSS to hate Christians and think that we are forcefully converting. Everybody knows nobody convert anyone forcefully.
Exactly.
And I used to tell them, it is from your side, when somebody says you are forcefully converted, it is speaking demeaningly of you, saying that I have no freedom to make
my own choice.
My own choice. So I said, do you say that you made a choice? You have got equal dignity, like the person who questions him to do whatever he likes. So that kind of a tension will remain. But on the whole, we are going ahead without any fear. Although in Assam we have got some problems like that we have bought Magical Healing Act by Assam government.
Yeah, Anti-Healing Act.
Anti-Healing Act.
Yeah.
So, but through that act, few pastors were arrested and put in the jail.
Right.
Actually, not because they believe that we did any crime. It is only to harass Christian community that they keep quiet.
Okay.
But when people are coming to us, what can we do? My own priest says, some people are coming over. I said, you take your time, instruct them. If they are so much eager only, you accept them. So on the whole, the church will grow.
So in fact, this resistance would have an impact on the growing church.
It has got impact because many people want to come over. They hesitate.
Right.
They are afraid of being expelled from the village.
Yeah.
I have met people saying that I am recently expelled because I came to the Catholic Church. So that kind of fear is there. And some of them are expelled from the village. Means you may remain in the village, but nobody can go to their family.
Oh, I see.
They cannot go to, the shop will not sell them goods.
A complete ostracization.
Ostracized. That kind of thing also happens. But there are still people who, in spite of that one, say that we are happy with the new faith which we
have
found
received.
and continue. So on the whole, challenges are there. Now, speaking about Northeast Bishops' Council, we meet twice a year.
Yeah.
We discuss our common problems. We help one another giving solutions.
Right.
And we also plan for the future. The immediate, one of the plans was to celebrate 2033 Maha Jubilee by a 9-year preparation.
Oh.
So we are on the second year of preparation, and one diocese is given charge. This year, you animate the whole Northeast.
Right.
So they have got some function, and they invite delegates from each diocese.
Yeah, I think so far the Itanagar has completed, and Bongaigam is going to have this year.
And Aizawl also will have.
Aizawl also.
So like that, to bring the Christians of Northeast together also, feeling of a family spirit.
Yeah.
We are all Northeast. We
to
are all Catholics.
That spirit of pilgrims of hope.
Pilgrims of hope. That's what you are correct.
Finally, Your Grace, what message would you like to give to our viewers across this Asia?
I want to say the Catholics that be proud of their Christian faith. You have received Jesus Christ, He is the true Lord and true God. Be practicing Christians, love Him. And secondly, you have got a duty to be a missionary. That is Jesus' command. It is not I should do or I should not do. If Jesus commanded, if I believe in Him, I must be witnesses. Minimum by my life.
Right.
My life should be such, people know that this person is different because he is a Christian. And whenever there is an opportunity, tell people about Christ, about the church, and tell them, repent, believe in Jesus Christ, as Jesus Christ Himself has said. Never be ashamed, never be afraid, because the Lord is with us.
Not only through your mouth, through your acts too, you have to share
Share.
Jesus Christ. Thank you, Your Grace, Archbishop Moolachira, for sharing your insights and experiences with Radio Veritas. Your leadership has undoubtedly made a significant impact on the church and communities in Northeast India. We wish you Godspeed in your ministry and all the God's blessings. To our viewers, thank you for watching Radio Veritas Asia, the voice of Asian Christianity. Stay with us for more inspiring stories and discussions from leaders in the church across Asia. We also invite you to pray for our shepherds in the Asian continent as they strive to proclaim the gospel and lead their local churches while navigating the challenges and hardships. They need our love, prayers, and support now more than ever. Thank you once again. Until next time, may you be blessed in all your endeavors. God bless.